Previously on My Kitchen Rules.
It's fast and furious and these kids are hungry.
Teams went back to school.
Come and get your pizza! Yuck.
But when the reports came in...
Inside there's really nothing, just dough.
It was detention for Carly and Tresnay.
We're going through to sudden death.
Hopefully we can bounce back and produce something a bit better next time, hey?
Then, when the food truck hit Melbourne...
That's wrong. Another one back, unacceptable.
It was the Black Apron group that went down.
Absolute gut-wrenching.
I'm pretty excited to go on a cook-off with Chloe and Kelly. Bring it on.
Tonight...
One team will be left to face Carly and Tresnay.
In the next sudden death.
Emotions boil over.
Turn it off! Relax. Turn it off!
Relax!
As teams fight to stay alive.
There's no love lost between us and the twins.
I'd be so angry if Helena and Vicky beat us state.
But with the jury having their say,
I just don't really know what they spent 45 minutes doing.
it's going to be a heartbreaking finish.
Sorry.
This is the night. I'm turning up the heat. This is the night. I'm standing on my feet. 'Cause this is the night. Tonight, I'm bringing it back home. This is the night. I'll make it on my own. This is the night. I'll make it on my own.
We're here in Kitchen HQ because our group lost the truck challenge. So we're here today to fight. We want to win and not go to sudden death.
There are crates on every bench and I see that there is names on them and a state. And I'm thinking, we may have a little bit of a mystery on our hands here.
I think that the competition has really stepped up. There are no weak teams anymore.
We're ready to fight everyone today and we're confident that we're going to win this.
We would like to see Helena and Vicky go to sudden death.
It's about time they get taken down a peg or two.
Teams, you are here because as a group, you lost the food truck challenge. But you are not a group anymore. As teams, this is your chance to redeem yourselves.
Today, there will be two cook-offs. And one team will be left to face Carly and Tresnay.
In the next sudden death.
So we've got Kathy and Anna. We've got some really, really strong teams today. I don't want to cook off against any of these guys. I don't want to cook off against anyone.
That is not going to be us and we do not want to go against those girls.
We're not losing. It can't be us.
Teams, your challenge today is one faced by everyone around Australia. It's dinner time, everyone's hungry, so you have to ask, what's in the fridge?
At home, your kitchen is stocked with ingredients that you know. But teams today, you're not making a meal with ingredients from your kitchen.
Oh no, that could be anything.
Through Facebook, we asked Australia, what's in their fridge? In the crate, you'll find ingredients from the fridges of 5 different Aussies.
When opening the crate, it will be like opening the fridge of a stranger.
I know what's in my fridge and it's really easy to use what's there, but with someone else's, this is going to be really hard.
Teams, as you know, the winning group from the Food Truck Challenge will make up the jury who will try each dish in a blind tasting. They will save one team from elimination. Manu and I will also save one team. It's time to find out what you have to cook with. Take to your stations and choose a crate.
Let's go. This one. Go, 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 go. Quick, 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 quick. Hurry up and move, girls. Where are they going? Oh, here we go. We ran straight to our crate because we knew it was from Queensland. Good
Patriotic.
Yeah, Stewie from Queensland. I hope he doesn't let us down.
Melanie.
Good omen.
You reckon? I reckon too. New South Wales?
We go for the New South Wales crate because we're from New South Wales.
When we saw that there was a crate from Rachel in WA, we really wanted to go there. We love WA, we love Perth, we love the produce that comes from there, so we're excited.
Good old Rach, not bad, Sheila.
I'm really hoping Matt has some nice salmon in this crate, bit of fresh veggies, something we can, you know, turn into a spectacular dish.
Can we open them yet?
Hopefully it's no crazy cuisines, please.
Some red meat, a bit of cheese, some root vegetables. I'd be really happy.
Teams, the moment of truth. Time to open your crates and see what's inside.
I feel like I'm prying in somebody's life here.
Beautiful. We've got salmon, prawns, radishes.
Oh, halloumi.
Nice.
There's a lot of great produce in this crate.
What have you got?
Crispy skin salmon, mate.
Yeah. Or salmon, yeah, a snapper. Fish, it's something we use quite often. It's going to be a classic Queensland dish today.
Thank you, Stuart from Queensland. That's a lovely little addition to anyone's fridge.
We don't have to track you down now and hurt you.
Matt definitely loves his sausages. Sausages? Really, Matt? Like sausages? Thanks, Matt. I also noticed the chicken, which is good, because chicken's better than sausages.
We've got salmon, we've got parmesan ricotta. I'm trying to find some chili because I'd like to go for an Asian slant today, but there's none of that.
Teams, you may use any or all of the ingredients in your crate. You have just 45 minutes. Your time starts now.
I think we've got what we're comfortable with. I think that red meat will be nice to work with. Today we're going to make herb crusted lamb rack, vegetable and halloumi stack with roasted tomatoes.
Lamb cutlets, lamb rack.
Yeah, mate, I'm with my comfortable meats today. I love my lamb. That's something that's really quite dear to me. I do my herb crusted lamb rack a fair bit. Although we're going to be very pressed for time, we decided to give it a crack. I'm just going to French these cutlets really quickly and roughly. It's not going to be like my normal Frenching.
Take your time, do them nicely.
Yeah, we've got 45 minutes, babe.
We've got 44 minutes. I'm feeling really nervous. The time is just going to go so quickly and I know it. And I just hope we can get everything done.
So, Mum, you're going to start with the pork. Pork's your baby. We're cooking pork cutlets with balsamic apples and potato mash.
The first thing we have to get onto is the pork, and we have to get those potatoes on for the mash.
So we're going to French these babies, just clean them up a bit.
I think there's enough fat on the pork, so I really want to trim any excess fat off. We don't want these to taste too fatty.
I don't know whether I should leave that on or off. I'm going to work on the mushroom sauce, Selena.
We're making chicken roulade with mushroom sauce and a zucchini salad. We're going to show some technique today by rolling our chicken breast and add Persian feta in the middle.
You just start stuffing.
This dish is something we'd make at home, but we're going to make it competition worthy today. I've cut up and rolled chickens before, but not under this pressure and not so many chickens.
All right, so far I've got 2.
3/4 of an hour. That's ages.
Is it?
No, that's not much time at all. Yeah, we're really under the pump for time.
Today we've decided to cook crispy skin barramundi, a rocket pesto with green peas, asparagus and bacon.
Bacon's a beautiful salty meat, and we're hoping that the combination of the beautiful barramundi and the saltiness of that bacon will really come together.
We know that our flavour combinations usually hit the mark, so we're going in today's challenge with a bit of confidence, I think.
Mojo? Dare I say it?
Mojo.
So you need to start peeling these potatoes as soon as possible.
For the rapid cook-off, we're making salmon with potato rosti and asparagus and radish salad. These rostis are going to take the longest to cook, so we need to get them peeled and the rostis in the fry pan as soon as possible. It's every team for themselves today. We don't want to go home. We don't want to go to sudden death. So yeah, it's Kelly and I against the world. We lose the plot.
We start to dance.
In a crazy way.
Peel it good.
It lifts our spirits and it makes us feel better.
Wish our kitchen was that fun. Too stressed out to have fun. 10 minutes is gone.
Is it really?
Yep.
Far out. We want to serve a big bit of lamb rack with veggie and halloumi stack, but I'm really worried. There's no zucchini or eggplant or those sort of vegetables that we'd normally put in with that stack. So we see the sweet potatoes there and we decide that we might try and make them work.
We've got to be able to adapt in this competition. So we've got to be able to work with the ingredients we've got and hopefully make a dish that'll keep us safe in this round.
We really want to aim to get through this first level, and I think there's no excuses for us not to execute this right.
Sweetie, that lamb just has to be cooked perfectly.
I know.
So perfectly.
We've got 30 minutes to go and we've got so much to do. We're cooking succulent pork cutlets with balsamic glazed apples. We need to start moving.
I think I might just do the apples in a bit of butter.
Yep, put a little bit of sugar in there, Anna, I think with the apples to caramelise those.
Yep, that's a great idea.
This is going to sizzle nicely.
I want the pork cutlets to have a lovely golden colour, so I pan fry them for a few minutes each side to get that lovely colour. If we render too much of the fat, the pork can dry out. That's the star of our dish. That won't be good.
One of today's issues is definitely the chicken can go quite dry or it'll be undercooked.
Helena and Vicky, they're using feta inside their chicken roulade.
If they put nothing else inside that just feta, it could be quite dry, couldn't it?
Yeah, I agree.
I look over at Vic and she's putting the feta into the chicken.
Did you bang them out?
No. And we haven't even banged it out. All right, take all that off and bang it. No, take the feta off and bang it out. No, do it with the other side. You don't want to bruise it.
I'm a bit worried about the fat in there. Shall I drain some of that off?
No, leave it. It's gorgeous.
I want the pork cutlets to still retain the moisture and flavour. I place the pork cutlets into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes.
OK, they're in there, Anna.
I just hope they're not going to be dry.
Right, I'm going to start getting onto the radish and the asparagus for the salad. We are making salmon with potato rosti, asparagus and radish salad. Our aim today, Kel, is to get the jury's choice. We would love to beat Helena and Vicky today.
Hells yeah.
They smashed us in the instant restaurant round and they're really, really cocky.
Out of everyone here, we would like to see Helena and Vicky go to sudden death and then see Carly and Tresnay kick their butts.
We definitely don't want Chloe and Kelly to be safe and us have to cook the next round. That would definitely eat me. Vic, that is a great way to get your frustrations out. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang.
We've asked our teams to cook with the ingredients found in the fridges of 5 different Aussies.
Everyone has ingredients that they love cooking with, but cooking with other people's ingredients, well, that's another story.
Today for the Rapid Cook-Off, we're making chicken roulade with mushroom sauce and a zucchini salad. All right, Vic, so I'm just rolling the chicken. Once the chicken is banged out, I then add some salt and pepper and add the Persian feta in the middle. Okay. I pop it into a hot frying pan with olive oil and fry off each side. Chicken breasts can go really dry, so we will definitely be in the next showdown if the chicken comes out overcooked. They're gonna go in for 10 minutes and hope for the best. Okay.
Sweetie, I'm just making your crumb for the lamb cutlets.
Our herb crust needs to be perfect today because we don't have a sauce, so this herb crust needs to be packed full of flavour.
How much breadcrumbs? Not heaps, hey?
No, I dribble them in, just put a little bit at a time because we don't want to lose that colour. Sweetie, I'm feeling good. By the time I see both of these, get them done on each side, I think I can get them in the oven by the...
I've got my herb crumb underway and I give Jason a taste.
Speak.
Seasoning?
I don't know, I haven't tasted it.
It's all right, it just needs to be seasoned. Sometimes you just need a big, heavy hand to come through. A little bit of pepper too.
You want to go rocket pesto?
Yeah.
For our pesto today, we've decided to go with a rocket pesto. Now, I haven't really done that before. I've usually done it with basil, but I just can't seem to get the flavour going.
Now, I want you to taste this because it's a little bit too tart. Tart? As in what?
Just need something. We taste the rocket pesto and guess what?
A bit too bitter, isn't it?
Rocket's bitter and so is our pesto.
I'm going to chuck some peas in our pesto, mate.
We make the decision that we're going to put some peas in there and try and sweeten it up a bit. Who knows how this is going to pan out? We'll either get thanked for it or crucified.
OK, I'll do that balsamic glaze.
We're cooking red wine glazed apples with the pork cutlets. I want to use the fats that are still in the pan that I've cooked the pork cutlets in. So I deglaze the pan with a splash of red wine.
OK.
I add some brown sugar and some balsamic vinegar. We taste the glaze.
It's really sweet. Way too sweet.
It is seriously sweet. We need to get some stock into it and we need to make it more savoury.
It's really important to get this right, and it's just really, come on, reduce.
Kathy and Anna are losing a little bit of confidence, and you can tell they're a little bit flustered. They've just got to believe in themselves. Carly and Tresnay, we wouldn't want to compete against them in sudden death.
We just want to avoid sudden death against anybody.
Chloe, I need to get these potato rusties on so quickly.
These rusties can take up to 20 minutes to get in the pan and cook all the way through.
They're starting to get there.
They need to be perfect.
Why aren't you portioning them? You're supposed to be cutting them into twos.
If you want me to do it that way, I was
what
going
you're
to keep them whole. Normally at home, I'd cook a whole lamb rack together, sear them and cut them into twos.
No.
That's the way that I'd prefer to do it, and I love being able to cut it open and portion it when I'm about to serve it.
You know how to cook it.
I think it's going to work in my favour to keep her happy, so I'll just do what I'm told and carry on. I'm listening to my beautiful wife is why I've changed my mind.
What do we want to do with our sauce? The mushroom sauce is pretty much just mushrooms and butter. Add some like milk or something in there. More butter. What are you thinking milk for? We don't have the best ingredients today. It may be a little simple, but this is all we have to work with. So we're going to make it shine and hope for the best.
First lot of fish going in, matey.
Yeah, mate.
Timing's on.
Cooking this barramundi is about being precise. We know that 4 minutes on that side is definitely going to give us crispy skin. The definite priority today is to get that fish cooked and cooked well. We can't afford to stuff it up.
So you sure it's 4 minutes on the other side, mate? It's not going to be too...
No, you'll see it cooking up, mate. So go with your gut, you'll see it actually cooking up.
But you want them left a little bit underdone because they're going into the oven?
Yep, that's fair call, mate. Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How are those lamb going?
Yeah, good. Once the lamb rack is sealed, we coat it with mustard and push the herb crust onto the rack.
Just one side, remember?
Oh,
the
just
top
the top side. Yep, sweet,
yeah,
cool.
Just pack it on.
Sweetie, we've really got to move this now. I just hope we can get the lamb cooked well enough in time.
Teams, 15 minutes to go.
I might just check on the chicken because I don't want overcooked chicken breasts. I pull the chicken out and cut it through the middle and... Vic, still raw in the middle. I'm thinking, I can't serve raw chicken, so I need to put it back in the oven and hope it cooks all the way through. We will definitely be in the next showdown if the chicken comes out raw. So in 3 minutes, I'm going to pull that chicken out and we're going to cross our fingers that it's cooked all the way through, OK?
There's under 15 minutes to go and I'm chopping the asparagus and madly peeling potato crisps.
Our kitchen benchtop is a mess. I decided to clean up. It's chaotic.
Throw all these out.
Okay. And I throw the potato that Anna has peeled for the chips into the bin. I think it's just the peelings that are left over.
Where's my... Oh, fucking hell. She's just chucked out all the chips I've done.
When I get really stressed in the kitchen, it's really easy for me to lose focus.
Mum, you chucked out all of my potato. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
I've got to get this vegetable stack on.
I know. We've got to move quicker, babe.
I know. Time is our worst enemy at the moment. These are sticking massively.
We'll get some more oil.
I don't want to serve raw sweet potato. I don't know if these are going to cook. That clock moves so fast and time is just killing us right now. I think I'm going to have to put these in the oven because I'm just worried they're not going to be... Oh, I don't know what to do about it.
We're cooking with ingredients found in the fridges of 5 different Aussies, and we've only got 10 minutes left.
Chloe and Kelly are doing salmon with potato rosti, asparagus and radish salads.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
I just hope they're not going to overcook that salmon.
I like to eat my salmon rare, so I'm basically going to cook it for 1 to 2 minutes either side. It'll kill me if it's overcooked.
It's a massive advantage to be able to sit on the sidelines and watch these guys. It's interesting to see a few people's cooking styles today and get an idea on how they work.
Yeah.
That one's still a bit soft, mate. I'm going to take it off.
That's OK, go straight in the oven, mate. One of the things we decided to do early on was to make sure we had a piece left over to make sure that our barramundi was cooked perfectly. And we all know the best way to test it is to do what to it, Blair?
Drop it on the floor. I could see that it was well cooked, so I was quite happy. I just hope I don't drop any more.
With under 10 minutes to go, I pull the chicken out of the oven.
This is going to determine if those chickens are ready. Let's hope they're not overcooked now, because we don't want dry chicken. Yep. Perfect.
Thank God.
Oh, that's great. Yep. Cool. Yay. All right.
How's the sweet potato?
No, it's got a bit of firmness, but it might not be too bad.
No. I'm not firm at that. My sweet potato is just not cooked. It can't go on the plate. That was what was going to hold my stack together, and we don't have it. So my vegetable stack is really just capsicum and halloumi. I'm really disappointed in that.
Sweetie, our meat just about needs to be resting soon.
I'm really worried this lamb's not cooked, babe. Right now, I'm really starting to have concerns about our dish. Sweetie, it hasn't cooked.
Hopefully it will when it's resting. We've got to serve it.
I'm really starting to freak out now, but I much prefer to have a dish with lamb on it than without it.
You put them on those plates, I'll put them on these ones. Just get the nice bigger ones.
We've got 5 minutes to go.
All right, I'm going to start plating up, Mum. Yep.
And we have to start plating up. We've left it really to the last minute. It needs to be done fast.
Okay, Mum, the oil, these chips.
Mum is still finishing off the chips.
Oh, yeah, that's okay, that's enough. And okay, just watching me is not helping. Mum, I don't want those apples overcooked. I don't want them soggy. Okay. Get them off the heat, get them off the heat.
There's like 3 minutes left.
Start helping me plate that up. Yep. Can I put the salad on?
I'm a little worried about Vicky's plating up because the salad's going everywhere and sauce going everywhere. There's just not much on the plate.
Kel, I'm going to start plating up.
All right, awesome.
I love presenting in bowls. I think it keeps everything together, it keeps things compact, and we're working on presentation, and I think this is going to help. Kel, I need one more rosti, and then we're good to go. I want to make sure that this dish looks as beautiful as possible. Yeah, we want to be safe.
All right, how are we looking? That's looking pretty still.
All right, we've got plenty of time, mate. We're well on track here, bud.
Everyone seems to be running around like headless chicken, but we've stuck to our game plan and it's worked for us. We've got enough time to consider our plate and make sure it presents really well.
Now, which way do you want to lay them across on the side?
No, I reckon alongside it.
They're going to stay on it?
Yep. We've called this crispy skin barramundi, and plating up, it's exactly what it looks like. I really hope the pesto doesn't send us to the bottom.
Teams, we've got 1 minute left. Come on!
I thought we had 5 minutes to plate up and to get everything done.
Can I put some of the juices, the beautiful... Yep, go. Oh, that'd be beautiful.
We're suddenly 1 minute out and hardly anything's on the plate. There is no time at all to check all the pork. What's on the plate is on the plate.
Teams, you've got 45 seconds. This is it. You've got to make this count.
Fish you're putting down, you must season.
All right.
We've had a nice cut of lamb today.
And I've butchered it.
I'm going to throw these apples in. I need to salt these.
Teams, 30 seconds left. You're not just feeding us, you're feeding the jury too.
Come on, mate. Yep, got them all.
Let's check them out.
I think we want it on top. Yeah, apple on top. Do you think? Yep. Yes, I think so.
I'm hoping we haven't overcooked the chicken because we definitely want to beat Chloe and Kelly in this round.
Guys, you have 20 seconds left. Come on, push yourselves.
20 seconds left, Kel.
Why can't I make things look pretty? Make sure each plate is nice and tidy, okay? Presentation. Yeah. Oh my God, look at this dish, Vic.
13 seconds.
Quick. A little bit of lemon juice on the salad.
10, 9, 8,
Quickly the plate.
7, 6, 5,
Season and a bit of seasoning over the top.
Watch out for the seeds, mate.
1. That's it, guys. Step away from your benches.
Well done,
Your
buddy.
time is up.
Hey, that looks good.
Oh, shit.
I'm actually devastated that what is on the plate is not what we really wanted.
It doesn't look great.
What are you talking about? It looks beautiful.
It's not exactly as we wanted it, but I think it still looks pretty.
It never ends up the way we want it.
We thought that 90 minutes prep time goes quick, but I'm proud of you. You did a good job, okay? At this point, I'm really worried we didn't do the lamb how we normally would at home, and I'm really worried it's going to come back and bite us in the arse.
Teams, the jury will blind taste your dishes and save just one team from showdown.
I really don't want to have to cook again.
Pete and I will also save one team.
There leaves 3 teams in the showdown, and we hope we're not one of them.
Teams, you can wait at the back.
We head to the back of house to wait our critique.
We're so flat. We're so disappointed.
Will we get saved by the jury? Geez, we hope it's us.
So today we're going to be on the jury, tasting the food that the other groups have cooked.
It's a blind tasting, so we'll be judging it solely on the food.
There's a big advantage in being part of the jury and being able to taste each of the team's dishes.
It's our responsibility to choose a winning team, and I quite like it, actually. I don't mind a bit of power.
Jace, you've got an air of...
Disappointment?
Yeah, you don't look happy, mate.
I should have owned those cutlets. I'm just so upset with myself that my strength is my weakness right now with this dish.
There's not much we can do now, but wait.
Here we have lamb rack with halloumi and veggie stack with roasted tomatoes. Enjoy.
Thank you.
The lamb dish looks quite good, doesn't it? It's nicely presented, I think.
I quite like the lamb dish. I like the crust.
I didn't think it was cooked.
By the look of it around the table, I can see there are some inconsistencies.
That one's really rare.
Right on the bottom.
Maybe they've portioned it up before cooking it, who knows?
I thought the halloumi was a bit rubbery. The capsicum I thought was a bit undercooked. I don't know, it didn't excite me terribly.
Capsicum with some halloumi on top, that's not really a stack. I think something must have gone wrong in the kitchen today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jury, this is pork cutlet with balsamic apples and potato mash.
This dish looks amazing, doesn't it?
It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's hard to make a pork cutlet look beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is.
So the pork, as I'm tasting it, I noticed that it's a bit dry.
I love the apples. They were cooked beautifully, still had some texture, but were cooked well.
Those apples.
Delicious.
Delicious.
I thought it was a really well thought out dish. They had different contrasts, like the crunchy and then the mash.
Yeah, I think they've done well.
Think on their feet. It's a well thought out dish.
All the ingredients on the plate work well together.
Yeah, I enjoy this dish.
We're confident with our dish, so maybe we've got a chance at jury's choice.
Thank you. Next, we're trying salmon with potato rosti and asparagus and radish salad.
The salmon looks amazing. I'm excited to try it and it looks spot on for me.
Salmon is a bit underdone, I think.
If the salmon was cooked well, I'd be impressed.
Yeah.
The rosti was delicious, though.
Yeah, really good.
Sensational.
Yeah, but I love the rusty and I love the salad.
The dish looks amazing, but the salmon needs another minute or two.
Thank you. Now we're trying barramundi with green peas, bacon and rocket pesto. Enjoy.
Wow, this dish looks amazing.
I love the barramundi. It's so soft and juicy.
Interesting combination.
Yeah, I'd never think to put barramundi with peas.
Pea and bacon's a great combo. I'm very impressed. It's delicious.
I thought there was something a bit weird about the pesto that I couldn't put my finger on.
Yeah.
It's just bitter.
It's a bit bland.
The rocket pesto, it doesn't really pack a punch like pesto should, but it's okay.
On my tongue, it just felt weird.
That wasn't to my liking.
Pesto, I know no one else really seems to like it, but I think it's quite fresh.
It's just weird to me. Definitely let the dish down.
My feelings are all over the place. I'm thinking we might be safe or we've made a complete failed dish.
Fingers crossed. Yep. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next team have presented a chicken roulade with mushroom sauce and zucchini salad.
The chicken comes out, it doesn't look very impressive. Start to cut into it, and it doesn't taste great. I'm not sure what they did wrong here, but it doesn't really look like a dish that I would present to the judges.
There's not much really I can say good about this dish. The chicken's dry, the feta hasn't really melted through.
I know about cheese in there.
It was bland.
Mushrooms are nice though.
But they're not a sauce. As terrible as it sounds, there's nothing that I like on this plate.
I think they'd be disappointed, whoever it is, with what they've presented.
I just don't really know what they spent 45 minutes doing.
Yeah.
This team could be in a little bit of trouble from this dish.
Jury, your decision will save one team from elimination. And Pete and I will also save one team. But right now, we leave you in judgment.
Thank you.
Around the table, people have different opinions on which dishes they like most.
Pork. The salmon.
I like the barramundi, but I like pork.
We have to decide as a team.
It's not easy.
Righty, barramundi. It's hard to pick.
It's a tough one. It's close, but you sure we've got a decision?
We've just cooked with ingredients found in the fridges of 5 different Aussies.
2 teams will be safe and 3 teams are going to the showdown.
Feeling a little nervous, hoping that what we've done is enough to save us.
I am not feeling confident at all.
Teams, tonight we gave you a challenge faced by most families around Australia. Looking in the fridge and grabbing whatever's there to cook a delicious dinner.
It's time to hear what we thought of your meals.
Annie and Jason, herb crusted lamb rack with halloumi and vegetable stack. That herb crust that you put on that lamb, I thought it was delicious. But if you had have cooked the lamb rack whole, you would have got a lot more consistency with your meat. Even on my one plate, I had one that was beautiful and pink, and then I had one that was quite undercooked.
My plate, the lamb was cooked to perfection. But then I thought that the halloumi and the capsicum was an afterthought.
I'm really disappointed in that.
We didn't do what we needed to do.
Kathy Nana, pork cutlet with balsamic apples and potato mash. I loved your apples, especially with that balsamic. And they worked really well with your pork. But your pork was borderline.
Not having the fat on that pork made it a little dry. But it was definitely a lot better dish today.
Overall, I'm happy with that critique, but every element at this stage of the competition has to be perfect.
Chloe and Kelly, salmon with potato rosti and asparagus and radish salad. Salmon, don't get me wrong, if I had to choose between undercooked or overcooked, I would definitely go for undercooked. Yours was really, really pink.
But your potato rosti, I thought it was golden, crispy, flavoursome. I could have eaten quite a few of them, actually. Love the presentation. I thought out of all the dishes today, yours looked the most beautiful.
Woohoo! Presentation, tick.
Paula Blair. Barramundi with green peas, bacon and rocket pesto. I thought your barramundi was cooked beautifully. I thought your peas and your bacon combination with the mint, spectacular. But your pesto, you cringed then?
Oh, I wasn't happy with it.
What did you put in it? I want to know.
It was predominantly rocket, and we did put some peas through it.
It didn't taste like rocket. The rocket was just gone.
I think our fish is enough to get us over the line.
Yeah, I guess so.
We hope so.
Yeah.
Helen and Vicky, chicken roulades with mushroom sauce and zucchini salad. Unfortunately, your chicken was a little dry.
And you know what dry chicken breast is like? It's not enjoyable.
Even the feta didn't bring enough moisture in it because I think the feta was concentrated in the middle, but on the extremity of the chicken, there was none left.
Straight away, I know we got to cook again.
Teams, the jury considered your meals in a blind tasting. And after careful deliberation, they are ready to deliver their verdict.
We're confident with our dish, so...
We want to get jury's choice.
Jury, time to name your favourite dish.
Look, naturally we're nervous.
I could hear my heart pounding.
The
jury's favourite dish was the pork.
It's so humbling.
Congratulations, Kathy and Anna, you are safe.
Thank you.
Please take your place in the dining room.
Good job.
3 teams will go through to the showdown. Manu and I will save only one. And that team is... Paul and Blair, congratulations.
Hearing your name called out by Pete, it doesn't get much better than that. We're saved.
What I loved about your dish was just the flavour. And that barramundi, every mouthful was just utterly delicious. You are safe and you can take a seat in the dining room.
Good luck, guys.
We've been here before. It's a little disappointing and upsetting, but I'm confident in Helena and myself that we can smash this and we're gonna make it.
Remaining teams, it's time for the showdown. One last chance to impress us. Because the weakest team from this cook-off will be left to face Kali and Tresnay in a sudden death.
Teams, you just created the best meals you could from a stranger's kitchen. But what would you make if you were looking in our kitchens?
On the benches, there's some more crates. This time they contain ingredients that you'll find in my kitchen.
And in mine. And by the way, there's only 2 Manu crates and 2 of mine. It's a race to the crates, and it's first in, first served.
I'm thinking in Manu's crate there's gonna be lots of cheese, red meat, something we're familiar with and that we know. So we're really hoping for Manu's crate today.
I think going on the type of dish that we need to create to stay out of sudden death, we want Manu's crate. We're not going to let anybody stand in our way.
Teams, time to find out what's in our crates.
After all the pushing and shoving, the girls win.
Short legs can run.
It is. Yeah. Take the crate, it's all good. Hopefully they don't pull up a good dish.
Not really worried what Helena and Vicky think. We got the crate, we're happy.
Well, he's a Frenchman, so I'm hoping there's a bit of cheese in there. I'm excited because there'll be some amazing ingredients in those boxes, but I'm also scared because there's going to be a level of expectation to make sure we do those ingredients justice.
Teams, open your crates.
Yes!
Aha!
Yay.
I'm so happy we got this.
This is very you.
I love this crate. It's awesome.
Oh, scallops. Oh, let's use scallops. Oh, there's bone marrow.
Yes. We have to use a bone marrow because that really gets you excited.
It does.
Duck?
Yeah, the beautiful dark, crispy skin duck, blood orange sauce.
Yeah.
So, first thing we notice is the seafood and veggies in Pete's crate.
I'm thinking like a baked snapper.
Yep, in the oven.
With an eggplant and tomato ragu.
Today we're gonna keep it simple and cook something we're familiar with and that we know, because we can't take any risks. We do not want to go to sudden death.
Teams, you have just 60 minutes. Your time starts now.
I'm gonna go get you some saucepans.
Come on, guys, we believe in you. You can do a great job.
Cool, thanks, mate.
The pressure has never been greater. These are the ingredients we love not only to cook, but to eat.
They better not ruin it.
What sort of fish is that? Snapper.
Oh, beautiful.
Yum.
For the showdown, we're making baked snapper, eggplant and tomato ragu, and a scordalia mash. It's really nerve-wracking. These are Pete's ingredients. You know, it's like we're at his house now cooking him dinner. He needs to be impressed.
Vic, look, I'm thinking 2 nice pieces.
Yeah. Okay. We really need to make that snapper stand out. He's the hero of the dish, and Pete loves seafood, so I've just got to make sure that I do it right to avoid sudden death.
We're not going to sudden death. We can cook better than those girls. Yes.
Hey, Kel.
Yeah.
This cauliflower is very orange. Is that normal?
I don't know.
It must be a special French cauliflower. Maybe this is a special menu cauliflower. For the showdown, we're cooking pan-seared scallops with cauliflower puree and crispy bone marrow. We want to take Pete and Manu back to our instant restaurant where we served them marin and we got a 10 out of 10. It was decadent, it was beautiful.
It was very us.
That's enough cauliflower.
Yep, that's loads. All right, I need to work on this bone marrow.
I would normally steer away from bone marrow, but I know how beautiful it can taste.
I know. It's like rich and buttery. I love bone marrow, but like most offal, it ain't pretty, and I think that's why people shy away from it. Oh, yeah. The bone marrow is going to be deep fried with crumbs. So the crumb's going to bring a texture, and the bone marrow is going to bring a real richness. It's not the most common way of cooking it. This is quite risky.
Are you going to be able to pull this off?
I hope so, Chloe. Ooh, I hope this has been worth it.
Hey, Jace, what are you making?
Crispy duck with blood orange sauce.
Are you using any cheese today?
No. For the showdown today, we're going to cook crispy skinned duck with blood orange sauce, glazed carrots and cauliflower puree. Sweetie, you reckon this dish is going to keep it from sudden death?
I bloody well hope so.
We've really got to perform in this next hour. This challenge isn't about speed. This challenge is about precision and getting every component perfect.
Sweetie, I'm just getting this sauce started.
Okay, feeling good?
Not particularly.
Why not?
I don't know.
Cheer up. You've got to cheer up, babe.
Just feel like I did everything wrong in the last dish. I've got no confidence. And I can't get around that. I just keep thinking and I just am confused and I'm lost. I just can't remember how I did my blood orange sauce last time. I've made a blood orange sauce with duck before, but I can't remember how I've done it. Do you remember I did it for Mum and Auntie Julie?
Yeah, but don't ask me how you did it.
I know it was good, but I can't remember how I made it. I can only remember star anise and blood orange and sugar. I've mixed the blood orange
Juice
and
with
the,
sugar.
Yeah.
Then the star anise.
Yes.
Cool. But just believe in yourself, babe.
Chloe and Kelly versus Ian and Lena on our side.
Not the closest of teams.
No, but I think it's quite funny they've ended up working alongside each other.
I mean, there's no secret that there's no love lost between us and the twins.
No. I'd be so angry if Helena and Vicky beat us state, especially after it was so competitive to make sure that we got that crate. It would be such a kick in the teeth.
Helena, Vicky, how you going?
Fantastic. How are you girls going?
Yeah, good, thank you.
We definitely want to beat Chloe and Kelly in this round.
Yeah, I would love to see them go home, so that's going to happen. Get the claws out. Wow. All right, so Helena, I'm going to start on the ragu.
To make the ragu, I finely dice my eggplant and tomatoes and then pop that into a saucepan with some olive oil and garlic. After 20 minutes, the ragu should be a nice and thick sauce.
I'm just peeling the potatoes for the scudelia mash.
Yeah, okay. Scudelia is a traditional Greek dip made up of potato and garlic, but today we're turning it into a mash.
I think our dish is going to work out today, Helena. It's a simple dish, lots of flavour. Nothing can really go wrong. Unless, well, we can overcook our fish, but that's about it.
Teams, you've got 45 minutes to go.
How you going over there, sweetie?
What am I going to do with my carrots?
You need another pan to glaze them in, don't you?
I don't know why I'm washing up.
I don't know. Do you need another pan to glaze them in, babe?
I don't know.
With our crispy skinned duck, I'm going to cook glazed carrots, the parsnip chips and cauliflower puree. I'm confident in cooking the duck, but you've got to own everything else. Normally, in this dish in the kitchen, I'd own the duck and Annie would be over the top of everything else. But I'm not feeling that way at the moment.
Oh, watch out!
It's just because it's got the lid on, that's all. Just relax. I've never seen her this frazzled in the kitchen.
I don't know what to do. We don't have a sauce.
Yes, we do.
It's all right, guys, come on.
Oh, this is too painful. Annie's nearly unable to do anything.
Oh, shit.
And I think it's the fear of going to sudden death. Nobody wants to be in that position.
What am I doing?
The pressure's just really built up for her.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Relax.
Turn it off.
Relax.
Come on, guys. You gotta hold it together. You gotta hold it together.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Teams, 30 minutes to go. Make a favourite dish with our favourite ingredients.
Come on, girls. Let's go.
Oh, God, that time is going so fast.
It's a showdown. We've got to cook something from Pete and Manu's kitchen. If we don't succeed, we're going to sudden death.
All right, I'm gonna chuck in my thingos. My bone marrow.
Okay. I'm worried about this bone marrow. Marrow is really, really rich, and I don't know if the sweetness of a scallop goes with the strong, meaty flavour of bone marrow.
Chloe, are you confident with this dish?
The judges are who we need to impress, so... Oh, I don't know. This is Manu's crate. These are his ingredients, and if he doesn't think they go together, then we're in trouble.
We could get absolutely annihilated here.
Make sure you season. Yep.
I had a little bit of seafood in my crate, and Helena and Vicky are doing baked snapper with eggplant, tomato, like a Greek stew.
Just hope they're not going to overcook that fish.
Helena, yep.
How are you feeling?
Time's definitely creeping up.
It is.
Vic, I'll probably put that fish in because I want to make sure they're cooked all the way through, okay? I start panicking and thinking I need to get onto that fish because that's the hero of the dish. So I decided to put my snapper in the oven.
What's going in already? I noticed Helena and Vicky put their fish in to the oven with less than 30 minutes left on the clock. The fish went in way too early.
Yeah, but it might be a really slow oven.
Fish will take 10, 15 maximum to cook, so by the time they take it out, it's going to be stone cold when they serve it. So I don't know what they're doing at this point.
All right, that fish is cooking. That duck has to be crispy.
Yeah, it will. It's rendering down beautifully and it's giving me colour. Look at this, sweetie. For the showdown today, we're going to cook crispy skinned duck with blood orange sauce, glazed carrots and cauliflower puree.
That needs to crisp. Drain some of that fat out.
No, it's coming along good. Trust me. I know what I'm doing. You let me worry about this, babe. So I've got one batch of duck going really, really well in the oven. And the other duck at the moment, she's still a little bit frazzled.
Just forget how to cook, honestly. Look, I haven't been myself in the kitchen. What is going on with me? Okay, there's just so much pressure in this competition and I'm just not handling it at the moment. It's just all of a sudden all got to me and I'm just down and I can't pull myself together. I'm sure this isn't how I did it last time, but I don't really remember. I don't even know what I'm doing with this sauce. I'm worried it's going to be too sweet. The blood oranges are quite sweet. I've got a pint load of sugar in there and anything we think is sweet, the judges think is really sweet. So I really don't want to put something on the plate that's going to let down our dish. What's going?
Hey, it's all right. You need to snap out of it. You need to lift yourself up. Just think as if we're in the kitchen at home. What could you put in the sauce that's not going to make it so sweet? Put some vinegar in there.
Okay. Jason starts bringing me back to reality with this sauce. It's got to be a savoury sauce.
Forget about what it looks like. Do it off taste. Add a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I've got to go back to basics and I've just got to make this sauce taste good.
Come on, sweetie. Are you with me with this?
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
So, Helena, I'm making the scordalia mash now. All right, so you pour in that garlic.
Yep. I'm worried that this dish is way too simple. You know, we've got a few elements here and they're not that hard. So, to give our dish a little bit more excitement, I'm going to add some prawns. What do you want to do with these prawns? We're using prawns now? Yeah. I'm worried that I don't know where this dish is going. You know, our heads are all over the place. You know, that may affect our whole dish.
Teams, you've got 15 minutes left. Go full speed to the finish.
This cauliflower puree has got to be beautiful and creamy. When it's on your hands, you can barely feel it. It's like moisturising cream.
How are you going? So you've put some vinegar in there?
This one's still super sweet, so I'm going to add a little bit of soy. Okay, fry off those prawns. All right, we've got to slow down. Just relax, it's all good.
Don't forget the fish, girls. Don't forget the fish.
So the fish is in the oven and I look over and check it. Oh, shit, Vicky. It's overcooked. I've overcooked the fish. Vic, I'm gonna get more fish, okay? Really?
Is it overdone, girls?
Just, I think maybe a little, yeah.
They got time?
Vic, you think we got time? I'm gonna redo the fish.
You know, we've got 15 minutes to make it again.
I'm gonna redo the fish.
Lenny, let's go.
There's no way I'm serving overcooked fish to Pete and Manu.
Get me a clean chopping board.
Keep you cool, Lenny, keep you cool.
Right now, I've got to work super fast. I have to go back to step one by cutting the fish and getting 2 perfect sizes.
If we don't get this fish on, we're gonna have no fish to serve, yeah?
Yeah, and that means we'll go to sudden death.
Helena and Vicky are looking stressed. Maybe this is working out how we hoped.
Do you think they're too small? That's too small.
Vic, I don't have any more fucking...
Maybe Helena and Vicky are going to sudden death.
Put that in put that in, okay?
Don't forget about the duck, mate.
Yeah, I've got him, mate. I'll go to get the duck out of the oven. I'm really worried. Oh, man. Because the skin has actually softened up. Maybe I should have taken all that liquid fat out of the pan before I put it in the oven. My duck skin didn't crisp up.
It's not.
No.
Put it onto the grill. Put the grill on.
I put the duck back in for a second time because I just can't get that skin as crispy, and I'm really worried now that I'm going to sacrifice the duck itself for a crispy skin.
Guys, got 10 minutes left. You got to get moving. Come on.
All right, Chloe, so I'm staining the scallops now.
I undercooked the fish just before. We can't do it again.
I know, darling. We won't do it again. It won't happen again. It's all right.
We need to watch that fish because we don't want that to overcook. Or just don't open it, Helena.
I need to make sure my fish is cooked perfect. I'm staring at it. I'm sitting there looking into the oven.
That's going to stay in for another 5. Okay. Really? I don't want to overcook it.
The last, just another 5, and then I'll check on it.
Sure?
Yes.
Are you confident?
Yes.
At this point, we're going to start plating. I've got the parsnip chips done. They're all good. The puree's beautiful. The carrots are done as well. I'm really happy with the glaze coating.
Don't forget about the duck, mate.
So I'll go to get the duck out of the oven, and I've got that skin crisp. I go to slice it. Fuck me. I've overcooked it. I've overdone it. Oh, man. Trying to chase that crispy skin under the grill. It's not my day with proteins today.
Teams, you've got 5 minutes left. You should be plating up by now.
I'm so nervous about this fish that I feel like I'm just going to break out and cry. With only a few minutes to go, I checked the fish, and thank God it's cooked.
I'm happy with it, Vic. Do we want to put fresh salmon on top? The soggy skin?
I don't want to serve up soggy skin, so I'm going to get the frying pan, chuck it on there, and hope it crisps up.
No, Helena. Just to get the crisp. Not for too long, 2 seconds.
I'm concerned that if she fries it off, we're going to have overcooked fish, and we can't afford this.
Don't overcook it, girls.
Okay, take it off, take it off.
Start, let's get plate up.
Come on, 1 minute, guys. Finish it off.
You happy with the sauce?
I don't know. This is strong, so we just need a little bit. It's a pretty rich sauce, it's quite sweet and it's thick, so we just want to put a little bit on the plate.
So I very sparingly place it over the duck, not to get any on the skin, because I don't want to lose any crispiness.
I don't think we've done enough.
No, don't think like that. You've been thinking about that the whole time, and it's stuffed you thinking up.
I'm worried about this whole dish now, Chloe. I'm worried about this scallop and marrow combination. I don't know if these go together.
We're really confident to start that this dish could get us through, but
I don't know.
I have no idea anymore.
We're better than this, and I just can't stop doubting us. Just, you know how stressed out I get.
Well, stop it.
Okay.
Out of it.
You guys got 30 seconds left.
Quick, just chuck it on.
I'm definitely starting to overthink the whole dish. I'm freaking out about every component.
We're going to put those nice prawns on top.
Is it going to match? Are Pete and Manu going to get it? I don't even get it.
Slightly on top. No, not on top, on the side.
We don't know what we're doing. We're just going to put it on the plate and hope it looks good.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
All right, I'm seasoning.
That's it, guys. Step away from your benches. Your time is up.
Yes.
Done. Thank God that is over.
Hey, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay, babe. Hey.
I've spent this last hour in the kitchen trying to pull myself together, but I can't hold that in anymore. I've let Jason down today, and it's killing me.
Whatever it be, will be.
Thank God. I didn't even think we were going to get anything on the place.
This is Manu's crate, and I'm putting a dish down in front of him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I've just lost all confidence in it. I don't know if we've done the right thing. Watching Pete and Manu eat, this is so much pressure. If this flavour combination's wrong, we could be going to sudden death. I just do not want to go there.
Girls, do you really think that you've done my ingredient justice?
I hope so.
Yeah. You know, we took a gamble and worked with bone marrow.
It's a very risky dish when you're fighting for your lives. You think it's a little bit too risky, maybe?
We hope not.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today has just been a really bad day in the kitchen.
Thank you.
I hope we've done enough to avoid sudden death. Watching Pete and Manu eat our dish, it's scary. I was just crossing my fingers that our fish wasn't overcooked.
Ladies, you cooked the fish twice.
The first one, we think we overcooked it, so we went back and did a second batch.
You chose to do prawns at the very last minute. Too much? Or a wise decision?
I hope so.
I think we have.
Thank you, girls.
Thank you. Pretty upset that this is what we're plating to Pete and Manu at the moment, but it's out of our hands now. We don't know what's ahead of us. None of us want to be in sudden death, so it's very tense on that stage.
Hopefully, it'll be okay.
How did you make the sauce?
The sauce had a bit of problems.
I think she got the flavour right in the end, and I think what's there is okay.
Do you think okay is good enough?
At this part of a competition, no.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Teams, to save yourselves from sudden death, you're asked to put yourselves in our shoes, or should I say, our kitchens, and make a dish using our must-have ingredients.
As you know, the team that didn't impress will be left to face Carly and Tresney in the next sudden death. Chloe and Kelly, your dish was pan-seared scallops with cauliflower puree and crispy bone marrow. The ingredients that I had in my crate are ingredients that are really close to my heart. And to impress me, it's not that easy. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This dish that you created, I loved it.
Thank you.
The scallops were perfect, the bone marrow was crispy, and the cauliflower puree exactly as it was meant to be. It was a spectacular dish, ladies.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Finally. It means we're here for the long haul. We're the ones to watch now.
Helena and Vicky, baked snapper with eggplant and tomato ragu and scodalia mash. What I noticed about your cooking together today was you didn't have the confidence that you normally possess. What's up?
Sorry.
just a bit disappointed in today because I feel we could have done a lot better.
I think you were just rushing things today. I think that's why you cooked your fish so early. You put 2 in with 35 minutes still on the clock, and you know that it only takes 10 minutes tops to cook that fish. Luckily, your fish was lovely and moist, and that eggplant, that was delicious.
But my question is, you've got fish, eggplant, tomato, scodalia, prawns. Was there too much ingredient on that plate?
I'm disappointed with this dish and I'm prepared to go to sudden death.
Onion Jason, crispy skinned duck, blood oranges, glazed carrots, and cauliflower puree.
You may have had Manu's crate, but you had one of my favourite ingredients, duck. You did a great job of rendering down the fat and the skin. You got a beautiful golden colour to it. It was well seasoned, but your duck was a little bit overcooked. Not a lot.
A little bit.
Your cauliflower puree, well seasoned and delicious. And your parsnip chips, yummy.
Your sauce, there wasn't much on the plate. You had a little strange flavour to it.
The sauce makes the dish.
You need to take a little bit more care of everything on the plate, guys.
We're praying that we've done enough to avoid sudden death.
The weakest team from this showdown will go into the sudden death cook-off against Carly and Tresnay and face elimination. And that team is... Annie and Jason.
I think today we just didn't have the right mindset, I don't think. I think it really showed with both of our cooking performances today.
We just need to make sure that what happened today in the kitchen doesn't happen again.
Annie and Jason, Carly and Tresnay. May the best team win.
We're gonna go into sudden death fighting.
Exactly. We've still got a point to prove.
We're not ready to go home.
It's not ideal, us having to cook against Annie and Jason. They're just beautiful people. But we do not plan on going home in sudden death. No way. Not optional.